Okay, here we've got, this is Moon. Very adorable adult female. She's a very light grey coat. So Moon is actually a nickname. And I gave it to her because she's so white. So I just found, well, rudely interrupted by Josh Dillon. But yes, in the back here now we have Bruce. So you may remember him from last year. We had to trap him for vasectomy. So he's a 4-year-old. Quite distinguishable due to his big ears and a golden head. He's quite a narrow, long face. And you can see the little scar in his eyebrow, which is very new. He didn't have that a while ago. So it's almost the same as the monkey we call Scar. But Bruce is much bigger. He's 2 years older, so it's not much trouble in misidentifying them. So just in front of Bruce I found another one. This is Shergwise, who's just been named. And Shergwise is actually due for vasectomy this year. So in a few weeks I'm going to start trapping the 3-year-olds in here for their vasectomy, their little snip. And Shergwise is on that list. He can run away now. But I'll get him. This is Anathi. Was Anathi. Oh, Barley wants some time on YouTube. There we go, there's Josh Dillon again. He's got this very prowly walk, very light on his feet. This is little Jurgen, named by Global Work and Travel. He got another one. He got his vasectomy last year, so he's a 4-year-old now. And he's identifiable because if you look at his brow, his eyebrow, in the middle he's got this little peak, this little point in the middle, and also his hands and feet are very dark, very black. There he goes, he's getting big now. Just on the left here we have the big man in the troop. This is Matumba Man. He's one of the chunkiest monkeys in here. Him and Rerun, some of the biggest. So this female has been nicknamed Dipsticks. I don't know her actual name because I haven't been able to trap her to check her microchip. But if you, the nickname should be self-explanatory from this point. She's got these long nipples, which just look like they've been dipped in oil or ink. So that's why she's called Dipsticks. Sometimes you just have to get creative, but also keep it simple to help with IDing. So it helps other people who are not so familiar with the troop also ID the monkeys. And in the background, actually, while we're on the subject of nips, this is Black Nips. So her nipples are actually all black. So we got to use the features we have in front of us. This is Rutherford photobombing us. Just shout out to Dougie. This is Colonel Mustard. The long-time alpha male, but now retired. He's getting a bit old, so some of the young bucks have taken over the mantle. But Mustard's still quite high ranked. He still has the backing of quite a lot of monkeys if he needs it. But now just enjoying retirement, having a very chill day. Obviously in captivity there's much less stress on the troops due to the fence and the fact that we give them food. So these older monkeys don't have it so hard, and they can survive to a much older age. It's much less competitive. So another one of our boys who's due a vasectomy this year is Goater. He's also a bit more nervous with people. So harder to keep in shot. And then coming in the background, we've got one of the high ranked males, is Mini Coco. So let's start off on the left here in the back. We have Bert. He's a 4-year-old male. He was quite small, but he's just had his little growth spurt, so he's starting to fill out. Then on the middle here now we have Patootie, one of our adult females. She's very cute, and you can always find her up in this corner. The one who's just barged in front is Keto. So if you look at Keto's fingers, his fingers have white hair on them. You can see them now, and that's how we identify Keto. He's the only one in here, and the only male with white fingers, white hair on his fingers, I should say. And we've got Mini Coco. So you can see his eyes, very patchy eyes. We call this the Coco look, as one of our old monkeys, Coco, had this patchy eyes, white mustache. Okay, further down we have this is Pierre. So Pierre was named by Global Work and Travel. The company has been very supportive of us, has named several monkeys and an enclosure. So Pierre is very high ranked, probably number 2 in the troop, and yeah, Mowgli's still holding on to that top spot, but the enclosure's so large that they can pretty much avoid themselves, and they're kind of like alphas in their own area. Okay, here we go. This is Sverev. He was named by someone who lives locally, and they come and help out quite a bit. Let's see, who else have I got here? That was Pancholi. This is Josh Dillon. He's got very dark hands, if you can see. Very dark face with a curved brow, and he's got these thin little white lines under his eyes. So this is Leopold. So he was in sickbay recently. He had that really badly torn lower lip, which required a vet visit and stitching together. As you can see, he's going to have some coloration and scarring there, but healed pretty well. And we've just been joined by the little scar, which is a nickname due to the little black scar in his eyebrow, as you can see. So if you'd like to name Little Scar, give him a proper name, do send us an email or leave a comment. It's a little boy. He's 2-year-old. So today we're deworming the intro cage monkeys. So Simon's just given, this is Jane, and on the right we have Arlo up at Goliath. You just gave them jam sandwich?
Both jam sandwich, both ate it.
Both eating it fine. So every 6 months we give 3 months for the intro cages. We give a deworming medication. We have to hide it on some food as they won't just take it. So today we're putting it on slices of apple and a little bit of bread and jam, just to hide the taste of the dewormer and hide the smell as well. So that's another 2 down. We're doing all the intro cages. We've just started, but alright, let's go up to who's round the corner. Some of the monkeys are quite clever. They can smell that it's not natural, and some of them taste a little different. So sometimes it's a matter of trying different foods to finally get one that they'll eat. So just round the corner with the top of Goliath here we have, this is Rocio, and we've also got Nita.
They all took it on jam sandwich as well yesterday. I'm not tired again.
Alright. So that's Nita. And this is our Rocio. And here's Jamba coming, doesn't want to miss out. Alright. Rocio is finished. Nita's already finished. And let's see. Jamba's been a bit more picky. Oh, let's see. So Jamba, as you can see, he's a bit more suspicious of this little package he's got. So he's eating about half of it. Let's see. He's slowly getting there. Let's see who we got in the background. Who we got in the background? We've got Maria Lisa just above Jamba. To the right we've got Edson. To the left we've got Ellie. So these are all orphans from the last few years. And let's see who we got here. We got Tumbles, one of the adults, coming up to see. Oh, and then in the background got little Claudette Marie, of course, with the short tail.
Jamba finished it.
So Jamba, although been very suspicious and picky, he's actually finished it. So very nice, Jamba. You can have a celebratory blueberry. Thanks, bud. See you tomorrow.
Perfect.
Alright, who's next?
Let's see. I think we're gonna do Squeezy and Roman.
Right, Royal. Alright, perfect.
Okay. So Squeezy and Roman. Squeezy took an apple yesterday.
Okay, you probably have to give the Roman first. The boss.
The boss.
Jam sandwich for Roman. Apple for Squeezy. Let's see how it goes.
Down at one go.
Yeah, there it goes. He's just checking it out for a while, and then he's like, yeah, it's good.
I want that.
And Squeezy's the same. She tries to put it all in one, and then realizes that the apple's too big for her mouth. And then she tries again. Third go.
Yep.
And that's it. Alright, so we keep track of it on this little sheet, which tells us which monkeys we're doing, which dewormer they're getting, what the dose is. and keeps everything neat and tidy and on record.
So next stop is Armies and Banya. They both took a jam sandwich yesterday.
Alright, let's go for
And
it.
we got Sinky, who took, what's that, a mushroom?
Mushroom. Sinky was a bit awkward yesterday, so we had to find something a bit different. So mushroom was the winner.
Well,
Alright, let's do it. So Grace is taking an apple. So we're at Coco. We're at Coco, the big intro cage with Alec, Grace and Lally. So yesterday Alec was difficult because he didn't want to come and take it off you. So you might have to go and find him.
Yeah.
There he is. So here's Lally. So Alec's the awkward one, as he tends to just run away from people. So here's the awkward part of it, deworming. It's not always easy, especially when the monkeys are in groups. Because Alec doesn't want to take this off directly, so Simon's going to try and leave it for him. I think she's still eating, so yeah, go ahead. Oh wait, maybe not. I'll try and distract. Okay.
Yeah, he's not gonna eat that.
Okay, you're at Royal. You got him?
Yep, got him.
Okay, so Simon has managed to trap Ezra. As you can see,
It's pretty easy actually.
he's got an issue with his mouth. We're not quite sure what's going on, so just to be on the safe side, we're going to take him to the vet to make sure there's no major damage, as you don't want to mess around with that in case he can't eat properly. So Rennie managed to get him into the intro cage, and Simon's trapped him in the crush cage. So we'll take him over to sick bay, and then I'll take him into the vet shortly. Yeah, right here's good. Yeah. We've got Mr. Ezra. He's nice and calm inside his cage, which is good. So I've got him all wrapped up and packed up on the backy, and we're going to take him in. Alright, take him in and see what's going on. Classic South African dirt road. Ezra's been given a sedative as he's going to be x-rayed, so I've just covered him up just to help. I want to keep him as calm as possible to help the sedation kick in a bit quicker. He's already getting a bit sleepy, and then we're going to take him into the vet for the x-ray. And there we go, he's already lying down. So I'll give him another minute or two and then we can take him inside. So this is the x-ray from the top.
Are you looking for the other one?
Yeah,
Or is
just
it a bit
this
bigger?
one. Thank you, perfect. Okay, just back from the vets, and our boy Ezra is let's see how he's doing. Already up and awake. Come on, boy. He's had his front teeth removed due to the laceration on his gum. Okay, we have our boy Ezra all the way back home on site, and you can see he's still a bit drowsy with a very bloody mouth. So he's lost his front teeth. His front lower incisors. So he's gonna have a funny smile. He's gonna be a bit uncomfortable for a few days. He's back.
Okay, so we have Ezra. He is part of the royal troop, but he's just in the intro cage as he's been in sick bay for a while because he had a really deep laceration on his front lower gum. So we had to have his 4 front incisors removed and then the gum stitched back up. So now that he's doing very well and he's healing, he's able to be food monitored in the intro cage. So yeah, he's just enjoying his food here and then seeing everyone again because he's been in sick bay for a while. So Ezra here is just enjoying a seed pod. I'm just getting used to his new intro cage. So as you can see, he's also got a juice here and his food plate, which is soft foods at the moment due to his teeth that were removed at the front, and obviously he's having his gums are still healing, so we don't want anything hard that's going to hurt his wound. So on the plate he's got rice, avocado, mushrooms, papaya, and he also has some porridge, and he can have some pap as well. And banana that he had, and everything is cut small. So he also has his juice here, so he will get that every day, and that is made generally from fruits and veg that we have. So there's some spinach and apple in there today, for example. And he also has his new neighbours, which is Armies over here, and he's come to say hi to his new neighbour. Hi Armies. He's very curious. Armies is one of our elderly monkeys, also in one of the royal ICs. And this is his companion Banya. So Armies has few teeth, and he also has arthritis, so he does struggle to eat something, so we also cut things small, and they all get a variety of food. And he loves to sit in the sun, but he is very curious of his new neighbour at the moment, so that's why he's up here. And he's got quite a bit of an itch as well. Don't know where Banya went, but this is their old intro cage, which you can see has a lot of like ladders and everything, so then Armies is able to climb up. Oh, I think he's a bit tired today, aren't you? So yeah, they have, this was their new intro cage, which we had a lot of people actually work on. So as you can see that we've got ladders over here, there's a lot of ladders, a lot of perches, so they're able to get to everywhere, and that will be generally is where they sleep, up at the perch. They have a blanket to keep them warm at night and to keep any of the wind off them. So yeah, so at the moment this has the divider in and it's wired down. So obviously Ezra and Armies and Banya can't meet each other because we do not want them to live together, because that isn't the plan. As Armies and Banya aren't troop monkeys, whereas Ezra is a troop monkey.
Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode. It's a little bit of what's going on around the foundation and what we have to do on a daily basis. So just thought we'd fill you in. Look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Thank you for watching.